Well, hello Taurus. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Taurus, this is going to be your general reading. We're going to start with some oracles like we always do. And we're going to get into the tarot. Of course, we're going to talk about your finances, work and career, and love life. And then we may actually see how you feel, okay? So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. This is for Taurus. Taurus, listen. Are you listening? Are you taking in what's being said? Okay, well, this is what the card said, and it says, and I'll tell you what I also feel like it means, but this is what it says. It says you're being asked to listen to your inner voice. Okay. It says it's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. All right, Taurus. Okay. Like, most of you have watched my videos, right? And you know what I've been telling you for a very long time. And part of this has something to do with some serious decisions that you need to make. Things that you need to let go of that you have not been wanting to let go of. I don't know why you're so stubborn lately. Right? Like, what is that all about with Taurus? This also is making me feel like maybe there has been people saying that you have not been understanding them, or someone is like, you don't understand me, that type of stuff. Okay, so the point of this card is saying you're going to have to move differently based on your inner guide and based on what the universe is also trying to help you see as well. Like, are you hearing what the rock is cooking? Okay. That was so cheesy. But anyway, but are you guys really listening and paying attention to to yourself and actual signs? You know something, there's something that you're supposed to do, but you have not been taking heed to it. Come on, you have not. Okay. I feel like there's a gift that you have. I feel like there's things that the universe is trying to bring in to you. I'm talking about really good things, but you are hindering it because you're not listening or hearing, hearing your own, not listening to your intuition. You are avoiding it. You are like deadening your ears. Maybe you need to listen so you can receive something in a form of love or money or healing energy. I'm not going to keep going. You guys get what I'm saying. Okay. I also feel like you could be having water in your ear. Okay. Or you're prone to ear infections. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going for Taurus. Let's see what comes out here for you. That was a lot. I wasn't supposed to get this many, but it came out for a reason. Keep going. And it's okay for you to change direction. You're going to have to surrender to the universal's call. Let go and allow yourself to be relieved from whatever this is that you guys are refusing to see. Okay. It says, keep going. It may feel as though you've been on a path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress towards your dreams. This message is a loving reminder. Listen. Okay. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. Like, some of you feel like giving up. You feel like giving up because, or you feel like surrendering. I think I used the word surrendering. You feel like you want to surrender because you're exhausted with the lack of results. You're lost. I mean, you're exhausted with the emptiness or the lack of something. Like I said before, a lack of results or just the lack of something in your life. You need relief. And relief is going to come in the matter of, like I said before, love, money, healing. It's coming. Keep going. And I know it's easier said than done. I don't want to be one of those people where it's like, the universe said for you to listen. What's the problem? This may be such a hard thing for you right now. But keep going. And pivot is like, you change, you kind of change your direction at the last minute. But this is what it says. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way will be a good idea so that life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How can you change this situation? What can you do to make it like something that you can do? Even if it's like you feel like you're helpless, like, is there something you can do? Even if it's just like a positive mindset. But something here is going to happen. Something here is definitely going to happen for you. Okay. Keep going. Now we're going to go ahead and get this set of cards for Taurus. Let's see what comes out here for you. For Taurus. Get it. Okay. You have the Cabin card. Oh my God, you guys had the Mother Lode. Jackpot. This is amazing. Let's talk about the Mother Lode. I mean, the Cabin card here. Feeling lonely. Feeling, like I said before, feeling like no one understands you. Feeling very disengaged from the world, disengaged from people, or maybe you feel depressed. Okay? Maybe you don't feel like you're included in people's lives. So there's going to be freedom from this energy. I feel like you have been in your head a lot, and this has caused so many problems for you, caused a lot of anxiety and mental chatter. But there's a new beginning with this Mother Lode. Oh my God, this card is one of the best cards you can get in this deck. Money isn't everything, okay? But part of abundance isn't just about your money. It's about how you feel, your happiness, your joy. I always tell you guys that. But what if it is your money? What if that's been a thing that you have been like, I've been trying so hard to make something happen and it hasn't, and then boom, the Mother Lode comes out. This is going to be a new beginning when it comes down to your success, having plenty, sudden wealth, something that happens out of the blue with that pivot card. You may have the advantage, whereas before you didn't. You didn't have the advantage. Other people had the advantage over you. You were getting overlooked. That's what made you feel so left out and isolated and all of that. And this is including in love too. You may have been like, everybody, you know, I'm always the one that's overlooked. You got that like Cinderella story, right? Not really a Cinderella, but I forgot. What is that? Yeah, Cinderella, because I believe like everyone loved the sisters except for her, right? Until the end. But the prince saw her. That you really are going to experience this new beginning. Okay. I see relief coming. I really, really do. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot. I'm going to see what's going to come out here for you. Whatever's in the upright is in the upright, and whatever is reverse, Taurus. Okay. Something turned over. It did, but it must have been already. There we go. You guys have the Page of Swords. Someone was playing games, playing mind games. And for a lot of you, you have not learned from your mistakes in the past, and you keep repeating it because you're not listening to your inner self. It's like, I know I shouldn't go to this party. I know I shouldn't go over this person's house, but I'm going to do it anyway. But you already know how it feels to be hurt. You already know what happens if you do, but you have not learned the lesson, and you keep doing the same thing over and over again. Your mind is playing tricks on you. You're not speaking your truth, which is the reason why the listening card is there. Okay? You are uncommitted to yourself. You have been uncommitted to yourself because you refuse to let certain people and situation go. You're always so curious about what someone is doing. Always so curious about other things more than yourself. Okay? I love the fact that this mother lode card is coming out, because I see you taking action with looking for jobs, looking for a new way of, making money, and you're going to find it. This is for Taurus. Whatever's upright is upright. Whatever's reverse, reverse. You got the Seven of Swords here. You've been lying to yourself. It's the Seven of Swords. There you go. Dealing with people coming in under false pretenses, and you coming or going into people's life under false pretenses, pretending to be something that you're not. Someone says that they want to see you, and you know that they're no good, but you still entertain it. That's a part of you lying to yourself. You're cheating yourself out of something. But there is going to be an overcoming of this energy. You are going to be able to move forward and in peace, okay? You're going to be able to be like, okay, I'm finally over that. I'm finally able to see the lies. I'm finally able to restore, from people stealing from me, taking from me, taking your peace. No longer lying to yourself, hearing your truth, listening to the truth, speaking your truth, and actually listening to it. And finally, you receive the peace of mind. You're able to move on. I do see you moving forward. I really do. I love it. This is for Taurus. Knight of Swords. There it is. You're moving on. New passions. Okay. This is really good. I like this because this is talking about you're going somewhere. Now, the only admonition here is to think before you act, because sometimes with this, it's like you just go for it, right? You don't even think. You don't even think about it. You just go for it. And sometimes you make mistakes. Okay. So, there is going to be something very exciting coming into your life, but just make sure you go over the details, whether it's with work, career, or paying attention to people when they come in. Where we're talking about love, there's going to be people coming into your life. Okay. And you may need an outlet sexually. You may need an outlet in general. You need someone to talk to. This is going to be a time where you bridle that fire, where you're kind of like, let me draw back a little bit. I know I'm excited because someone is around, but don't move too fast. Take your time in all things. Make sure you see all the little details in every aspect of your life, and you will be fine. We're going to go ahead and get the last two cards, and it's going to be upright here for Taurus. Okay. Taurus. Okay. Upright. Page of Pentacles in the upright, and the Magician. Love it. Oh my God. Love it. So yeah, you got a new beginning. If you've been procrastinating, that's over. I think you're really setting goals and taking action and achieving them. I feel like, you've been healing. It's this energy of isolation. I don't know why you feel like that, but again, this could be just due to the fact of what you've been experiencing. Healing comes in many forms, and the Magician is the mind. Your mind is getting a redo, a makeover here. Okay. I really do see that there's just this excitement, new beginnings. Money is going to increase in such a really good way. I feel like if you have to go to training or school, you're going to do it. Or if it's something that you have to learn, you're going to be so eager about learning it, because there is prosperity at the end of the tunnel here. Overall, I see that you're very emotional about things. Not saying that you don't have feelings, but now you're getting to a point where you're learning to detach and be realistic about life, and that's helping you to have passion and to get excited about the things that are real. Okay. But this is what I have for you here, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon. Bye.